Hello everyone, it's Thursday, May 26, 2022. In the news today as we get ready for Memorial Day weekend. Let's not forget the ones who sacrificed everything for our freedoms. Thank you to our veterans and their families. Have a safe weekend. And in the news, today in the cannabis and psychedelics world, the top things to know. Rhode Island Governor Dan McKee, D., signed a marijuana legalization bill that lawmakers sent to his desk just one day earlier. Georgia voters overwhelmingly approved a marijuana legalization ballot measure by a margin of 80% to 20%. The results of the non-binding question on the Democratic ballot don't immediately change state law, but they send a strong message to legislators. South Dakota's Secretary of State confirmed that activists submitted enough signatures to place a marijuana legalization initiative on the November ballot. Voters already approved legalization in 2020, but it was overturned in court. Clean, Texas activists turned in what they say are more than enough signatures to put a marijuana decriminalization measure on the local ballot. This comes weeks after Austin voters approved a similar cannabis measure. The East Lansing, Michigan City Council narrowly defeated a psychedelics decriminalization proposal, with most members saying they see the therapeutic promise of entheogens but some worrying about potential legal implications of the local reform. The New Jersey Cannabis Regulatory Commission reported that retailers sold more than $24 million worth of recreational marijuana products in the first month of legal sales. The Food and Drug Administration Science Board will consider challenges in evaluating the safety of dietary supplement and food ingredients with predicted pharmacological activity, utilizing cannabinoids as a case study at a meeting on June 14. The Congressional Research Service took note of a recent federal court ruling on Delta-8 THC. Connecticut Governor Ned Lamont, D., signed a bill to ban cannabis gifting events involving financial transactions. Colorado's treasurer tweeted, "We need to give state legal marijuana businesses access to traditional financial services as a public safety imperative that could also bolster the economy." The Louisiana House of Representatives approved a bill to provide employment protections for state workers who use medical cannabis. North Carolina's House Majority Leader acknowledged the popularity of medical cannabis with voters but said he thinks reform legislation would run into opposition in his chamber. A California senator spoke about his bill to allow safe consumption sites for illegal drugs. North Dakota regulators propose changes to medical cannabis rules. The Connecticut Legislative Regulation Review Committee issued technical corrections to rules on medical cannabis laboratory testing. Michigan regulators published a bulletin about the immature marijuana plant sales approval process. Mississippi regulators issued a checklist for potential medical cannabis dispensary applicants. Tennessee regulators sent a reminder about upcoming deadlines for hemp producers. Utah regulators sent an update on the medical cannabis program. Ohio regulators published updated medical cannabis patient and caregiver numbers. Washington state regulators are hosting a public discussion on THC compounds on Tuesday. There is the news for today in the cannabis and psychedelic world. Thank you for watching this video by my420spot.com.